Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my first ever stretch video. I want to thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. So today, what is the plan, John? The plan is for me to take you through 3 really good stretches that I do every day basically when I hit the tennis ball, or sometimes when I don't hit the tennis ball. I just come home and find these stretches. I do them to make myself feel better and calm and relaxed, because there is a connection between your body and your mind, as everyone knows. So this video I'm going to do 3 stretches with you that I love doing, and in the coming videos I'm going to share 3 stretches in each of them as well. I have a bunch for you. Why am I doing this? To make you feel nothing in your body. I want you to just roll through your days not feeling any pain, tightness, discomfort in your body. And the stretches I do are holistic in nature. I base them off of like all the work I've done on court. I know what my body needs when I do that, when I come home from playing. I have a university degree in kinesiology. I kind of have a good idea of what the muscles need in that sense. So yeah, a few things to know before we get started. The first thing and most important is your safety. The most important thing when it comes to your safety is you going through these stretches, rolling through them slowly and in a comfortable way. I think that most sources of discomfort that people have are a product of the process of rushing and going quickly. So when you're on the mat with me, make sure you make an intention to go slow and to give yourself time and be patient with yourself. There are also things that I do, stretches, for example, like right now, me being on the tops of my feet. Stretches that maybe you won't be able to do just yet, but trust me, in time, you will get there or close to it, what I can do. To me, there's no such thing as a flexible person or not flexible person. With work, time, effort, energy, everyone can develop skills and flexibility. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first stretch, I'm going to kind of show you different modifications of it. It's that stretch I was just doing while I was talking to you. So it's a really good one for your knees and for your calves. I'll show you why. So what you might want to grab is a block or a blanket. What you want to do is you want to start on all fours just like this, and then you want to slowly back your hands up into this seated pose. Some of you may only be able to get right here. You can sit on your heels if you want, or if you can make it down, you can sit down on the block. And once you're comfortable, you can release your hands. And maybe not. Maybe you kind of just stay here and do your reps and then go back up again and come back down just like this. But if you can sustain kind of a seated position that feels comfortable, just like this. There's a person that's very close to me that needs the block, and that's cool. I'm going to be a little bit selfish here and go all the way down from my own stretching. So the next thing here to know is that this stretch is so beautiful for 2 reasons, for many reasons actually. Consider like there's a bunch of tendons, ligaments in your knees. We'll call them ropes, a bunch of ropes that connect your big bones here to your kneecap. And there's a bunch of connections, and these ropes get tight from time to time whether you're on court or just rolling through your daily activities. These ropes get tight. And whenever things get tight, they need two things. They need stretching and they need softening. So in this stretch, it really lengthens them, which is really nice. So you can kind of breathe into this. Maybe lean one way and the other very slowly. So the rope's getting lengthened. That's a great part of this stretch. The other great part is that it puts your calf muscle and your Achilles tendon area, Achilles tendon being right here, in a lax state. Now, lax meaning relaxed. And when a muscle's relaxed, that means that it's telling you that, hey, you can soften me now. You can press in on me and you can really work on my softness. So when you're in this position, that's kind of an add-on to the stretch, you can soften the Achilles tendon area. A person who's very close to me as well did a lot of, well, they damaged their Achilles tendon, actually tore and partially tore another. And I wonder if they did this stretch regularly before hurting themselves, if it would have prevented it. So yeah, this is an amazing stretch. Amazing, I wouldn't call it a stretch, like a softening activity for your Achilles tendon and for your calf area. Nice. And while you're back here too, your feet, if the tops of your feet are flat against the ground, you can actually soften. I'll turn around kind of here for you. You can soften the soft part of the inside of your foot. This is great for the arch of your foot if you have arch issues. Softening this whole area will help kind of rejuvenate the arch of your foot. And yeah, it's really good there. Yes, so that is your first stretch. I hope you loved it. It's probably my favorite one of all. Okay, now into the next stretch, and let's move slowly again. I'm a huge proponent of moving slowly through things, even the way I walk, slow. People complain about it. I don't care. The next stretch is this one. So a lot of people on court, I've found, whether I teach them or play against them, they hold their racket very tightly. If you watch my tennis tip videos or my Tay videos, you'll kind of get away from swinging with a tight forearm like this. You learn to like just whip it through without any tension. Anyways, but a lot of people still have very tight forearms, which causes forearm tightness, tennis elbow, or lateral epicondylitis. I wrote a paper on it in university. Just basically tightness of the whole forearm, coming from and caused by tightness through swinging. You can get physio for it, which is cool, but the main way is to fix your swing if you want to solve tennis elbow at its core. Well, that's just to me. And you can watch my videos to kind of do that, to learn to swing in a relaxed way. The only solution, permanent solution to tennis elbow and forearm tightness. The other thing is by doing this, the other solution. So get on all fours just like this, kind of modified tabletop. We don't have our hands all the way out like this. Nice comfortable position here. We're going to load up our one hand and our knees and our feet with our weight, and then we're going to kind of press down on the top of our hand just like this slowly. And what this does is it lengthens the forearm muscles, ropes, and other tendons, and whatever matters in there. Lengthens it, softens it. Sweet. And you can kind of press down from all different angles, whatever feels good. I press down for 1 or 2 seconds in different spots. Perfect. And then you can press down on the other side of the hand too. You can kind of go in different spots here, rotate the arm. You can kind of press out this way if you want and lean into it a little bit, and that kind of gets the other side of the arm, other side of the forearm lengthened, stretched. Nice, just like that. Good. Nice. And once again, like I do most of the stretches from the ground, because when you're on the ground, you're in this kind of like relaxed, more relaxed state when you have more points of contact hitting the ground. Hands, knees, feet. So we're going to do that same thing with the other side now. Pressing down, rotating, hitting different spots. kind of the 360 degrees around the wrist, making it all feel stretched and softer. Then once we're done that, we're going to press down into these different positions with our hands, just like this. And go nice and slow through it. Good. Rotate our shoulder, rotate our arm in our shoulder socket. Good. Whatever feels good, do it. And go slow through it. Take a nice deep breath here. Maybe go left to right on our hips. Perfect. Now, on to the final stretch of the day. So this one is this is technically my favorite pose to sit in, my favorite stretch, but this one is my favorite for my hips. Okay, and I hear this from a lot of the people that I play tennis with, or just people that sit honestly in chairs all day. They're like, it feels like I have like a guitar string that's tight on the insides of my hips right here. Tightness and tension that you feel is a gift. It's a precursor to a bigger injury. So if you are feeling tension, you want to address it, and you can address it by pressing in on it or by stretching, by watching my videos. I'll help you out big time if you choose to. So what you want to do is to address this type of tightness right here. I'm going to walk you through different modified versions of it. So number one, you can kind of go down. I'll show you, I guess the main goal, what you want to end on, is going all the way down like this onto your toes, letting your hips sink. And we want to get into this pose, flexing our butt cheeks, peeling our hips back, just like this. And that kind of lengthens your entire area in here around your hips. Okay. But some of you can't make it that low, which I'm aware. So what you want to do is you want to kind of pull your knees back as far as you can. You want to get into a state where you're kind of in a nice, almost like plank from your knees, hips to your shoulders, kind of flat. Because what you can do from here is all your weight in your knees, feet, and hands. What you want to do is you kind of want to get into a state where you can flex your butt cheeks back and peel your hips back. Just like that. I'll kind of get on an angle so you can see it a little better. Kind of here, and peeling our hips back. If your hips are here, you kind of want to peel them back like that and like flex your butt cheeks, just like that. So for those of you who are not as experienced with stretching, you can just go here, peel them back. You should feel nice relief on the insides of your hips. The next modification of it, and you can kind of walk it out if you want. You want to go all the way down, and if you can do this, that's great. All the weight in your knees, maybe a little bit in your quads touching the ground, and in your feet. Kind of even out that weight distribution. And we can kind of let our hips sink in this position, and the same thing that we did in the previous one. We want to, if we can, clench our butt cheeks and peel our hips back, just like that. Oh man. And if one side's a little bit tighter than the other, no problem. You are human. Everyone's a little bit differently. Everyone's gone through different stresses. Good. And if you're willing or capable of doing the next one that I love, this is my favorite one. You can go all the way down slowly again, and you can go up on your toes and hands just like this, and you can kind of press down into the hips while peeling your hips back, just like that. Little fun fact for you, I won't hide anything. I actually have a mirror set up right here so I can see myself and make sure that I am aligned and balanced. So yeah, that's kind of a little secret for you. Always set up a mirror if you can, and that helps you stay centered and to allow you to feel balanced. So yeah, what do I have to say to you? I want to say thank you very much for spending this time with me. I don't take it for granted. I hope that you come back to do more stretches. I do 3 per video. They're all a little different. And once again, the goal is for you to live pain-free. I want to soften your bodies, and hopefully in the way I speak to you and the energy I give, I kind of soften you in that sense. Sorry if I hit my mic there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to watching you grow. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to post them. I will address them all. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. See you next time.